Hi everyone, Don't Think Hate Tano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. And now that it's the beginning of December, it's time to look back on November and talk about some great albums, some great music that was released this past month. And yeah, just going to be discussing my favorite releases. We are not going to do a great albums and songs of December, obviously, because the music industry is winding down this month thanks to List Week coming up, which is going to be later this month. Going to be talking about my favorite EPs, albums, singles of this year. And yeah, after that, we're going to be doing Classics Week. Going to be talking about classic records. Going to be doing classic reviews. Okay, let's get into it. Handful of records here. First, the new Full of Hell and Merzbow collaboration. It's titled after their collaboration. A grueling combination of hardcore punk, metal, sludge metal, doom metal, some grindcore too, power violence, and noise. This thing is as fast and brutal as it is abrasive. It's really grating on the ears, but also visceral, exciting, invigorating, pummeling, crushing. It's pretty short, but a very memorable experience, even though it is brief. Very head-bashing. Brick Two-Face. Next, in my opinion, pop album of the year, Ariel Pink's Pom Pom. Lo-fi, synth pop, very, I guess, shiny, pretty, catchy, but also kind of goofy and silly and playful as well. It's a very well-crafted, well-put-together, detailed pop album that doesn't take itself too seriously and doesn't have an overly produced commercial sound that totally sucks the soul out of the equation. Next, I have to give it to the new Dean Blunt album, Black Metal, one of the most interesting, quirky, varied, and kind of off-the-wall singer-songwriter records I've heard this year. It's kind of minimal, kind of simplistic in its build and its instrumentation. A few songs on here are based off of samples of other songs, and despite its skeletal nature, its simplicity, its straightforwardness, it's really beautiful. It's a beautiful record, even though it is kind of just amateurish in its performance and its just delivery. There's something kind of alluring and odd about this record, and there's most definitely a theme coming through with a lot of the lyrics referencing loneliness and isolation. And finally, Wildbirds and Peacedrums come back with another fantastic record, the album Rhythm. It is mostly just vocals and drums, which may seem odd to you if you've never heard of this group before, but they are incredibly talented musicians and manage to fill a lot of that open space with some great singing and some great percussion. And even without a lot of backing instrumentation, this manages to be a great art pop record that embraces the tenets of soul and jazz and blues, among other things. I also want to give it up to the Mr. Oizo album and the new Deerhoof record as well, and those are pretty much my album picks for the month of November. Down there in the description box, I will also be putting an updated list of my favorite songs of this year so far too, so you can see my favorite albums and my favorite songs so far this year. And yeah. Transition. If you've given any of these albums a listen, what did you think of them? Did you love them? Did you hate them? Why? What do you think I should review next? And that's it. What are some of your favorite albums from November? And what are you looking forward to in December? And are you excited for List Week? I know I am! Forever.